Okay, so this morning I'm going through chapter 5 of Genesis, and I was on page 56 of my notes. Yes, 56 pages of notes for 5 chapters. Anyway, page 56, and moving on to page 57. And the Holy Spirit stopped me. I had already been writing on page 57, and he said, okay, now stop. I want you to go back, and I want you to look at all the names from the lineage from Adam to Noah. I want you to look at what they mean, and I want you to look at their ages of death and see what that means. And then I want to show you something. So I had already been denoting the names and the meanings, and I had already been denoting the death year, the year of their death, or how old they were when they died. So it was easy for me to just kind of put it all together. And I'll show you these notes that I rewrote, which actually is page 56 and a half and 56 and 3/4, because I had to go back. So, but I will show you that in the comment section. So an overview here. Adam, he lived 930 years. Now, in numbers mean things also. In Hebrew and just throughout the Bible, you'll see that they're usually associated with, numbers are associated with different things in the, all through the scriptures. And so they have an association with each number. So Adam, whose name means earth, dirt, clay, okay, he lived 930 years. Well, 9 is associated with judgment or the end of man. 30 is a higher degree of divine order. Okay, because we have 10 plus 10 plus 10. 10 is divine order, and 3 tens is a higher degree of divine order. Okay. Seth, whose name means appointed or mark, died at age 912. 900, of course, means judgment, end of man again, but 12 means government perfection. Think about the apostles, think about the 12 tribes. Enosh, whose name means weak, sick, or frailty, he died at age 905. And of course, we've got 9, judgment. 5 means grace. It points to grace. It also points to Torah. Yes, those two can be in the same category. But Torah also means instruction for living. So judgment and grace, or Torah. Kenan, whose name means nest, chamber, dwelling. Think about the word dwelling. And room. He died at age 910. 9, again, judgment or end of man. And 10 means perfection of divine order, or a testimony. Think about the 10 commandments. Mahalalel, his name means praise of God, and he died at 895. 8 means new, a newness, something new happening. 9, judgment of man. 5, grace and Torah or instructions. Jared means to descend, to go down, to descend. And he died at 962. Again, 9, judgment of man. 6, man. That is the number for man or beast, man. And 2 means union. Try to get a picture going. I'll tell you in a minute. Enoch, his name means initiated, train, to train up. He died at age 365. And then he was not. 3 means divine perfection. 6 means man. 5, grace, Torah, instructions. Methuselah. Methuselah means man of a dart. His death shall bring. He died at 969. Again, 9, judgment, end of man. 6, man. 9, judgment, end of man. Lamech. His name means to God. And he died, drum roll, at 777. 7, to rest, spiritual completion. 7, to rest, spiritual completion. 7, to rest, spiritual completion. And then Noah. Noah's name means quiet or rest. He died at age 950. 9 means judgment, end of man. 50 means jubilee, deliverance. So as I was looking at these, it seemed that this is the entire picture of the restoration of man. Starting at the beginning, man is but dirt. There is a judgment and a need for divine order. An appointment was made. There is a judgment and a need of governing perfection. He became weak and frail. Judgment. There is a need of grace and Torah, instruction. To tabernacle among us, we needed someone to help. Judgment, in need of perfection and testimony. He is the praise of God. We needed a new way of judgment. New, 8. We needed a new way of judgment by grace and Torah, instruction. He had to go down. Judgment of man required union. He was trained up, and a divine perfection of man by grace and Torah. Observing his death, we were trained up and we observe his death. A judgment of man, using man to offer judgment of man. This is what Yeshua did. This is what we observe. Then we are given to rest. And we have the ultimate rest offered. And then finally, we will have eternal rest. Judgment is offered, but Jubilee delivers us. We have the Jubilee, and we have deliverance. The Jubilee pointing to his resurrection, pointing to his blood, his covering, his death. I would encourage you to go through these. This is awesome. The Holy Spirit will speak. He teaches, and he will stop you, and he will make you label pages in odd ways, 56 and a half and 56 and 3/4. Enjoy. The Lord bless you. Thanks for listening and sharing in my fun.